Hello, darling. It is I, Naima Singletary, and I'm broadcasting you from my patio in Paris. So it's windy, and so you may hear some of that during our time here together today. But I'm really feeling just so happy about what I want to discuss with you today, and to be in relationship with you if you're in this place. So today I want to talk about the necessity of having people who can be with you on speed dial. Actually, speed dial wasn't even, that just came out. But yeah, speed dial, whether that be a coach, a friend, a pastor, whoever. I don't even care about the title. I just mean having someone who, when you are, and it's kind of weird to do this in a video because it's just weird. So I am a woman who knows myself to be what I call a walking God. And I know there are people who watch my videos, could be you, who also consider themselves the same thing, but they use different language, whatever it be. It could be God, goddess. And yet we walk around in this very dense world, this very believe what you can see world, this very this world that has like this hum of sameness. And when you get the call to come out, there's instructions, there's rules, there's a way you must be. And shit happens when you start to obey. Weirded out shit. Example, last night, so yesterday I got invited to, I'm in Paris. A woman on Facebook who I've never met, who also lives in Paris, invited me to her jazz performance. I love jazz, so I decided to go. It's about 35 minutes from here. I get there. In my mind, I'm coming to see the show. There's no other expectation. I get there, and very quickly I recognize that there's an expectation that me, her, and two of her friends or colleagues are going to sit down and sit and drink and all this. At first, I'm totally cool with this. And then I had sat my things down, and as I was looking up, she had brought one of her friends over, who was a guy. We shake hands, exchange pleasantries, and then as I'm exchanging pleasantries with him, I see a woman behind him looking over at us over her right shoulder, and her look speaks to me. Then just a few moments after that, she comes and walks toward us, and she and I, for a moment, we exchange pleasantries, shake hands, and look eyes, and the voice said, "Do not sit with these people." Now keep in mind, they've already arranged the table for us four to sit together. My things are at the table. They're sitting down. I'm going to get my drink at the bar, and yet the voice has said, "Don't sit with these people." Now, my loyalty is to the voice, so yes, I get my drink, I go get my things, and she says to me, "Oh, you're not going to sit with us?" And I say, "No, we'll talk." And I go and literally sit 2 tables away from them. Now, my soul was totally okay, but my mind was going, fuck. This woman invited me to this show, right? She was kind enough to invite me, and here I am, what I think to be appearing as antisocial. This is the kind of shit that I'm talking about. Like, who's going to even get that? Like, really get that? Not like pretending to understand and being like, oh, yes, I remember this one time I saw this girl and I was like, I don't want to sit by her. Like, no, it wasn't even that. It was all about the dedication to the voice. And this kind of stuff has happened in the past, and I couldn't articulate it. And I didn't have anybody around to talk about it with. And it's like I recognize more and more as I stay in my place, as I stay in relationship with the voice, that, like, it's a different life. It's a different life. I can't live like everybody else. I can't just willy-nilly like everybody else, and neither can you. And I gotta have folks who, I gotta have that community, like real community of women who are understand that they're walking gods. They're dedicated to living from that voice. Not sometimes, not when it's convenient, not when they can make sure everything's gonna be okay. I gotta make sure people are gonna like me. I gotta make sure I'm still gonna have this. I gotta make sure I'm talking, and you know what I'm talking about. I think those of you who resonate with me, you know what I'm talking about. So, in an effort to keep this video not becoming a biography movie, I want to invite you to come meet with me. If you're going to be in or around London or Houston or LA, come see me. Let's be in a room with like-minded women who are coming into their place of unapologetic womanhood, walking God, living true, being this rare human walking around the planet who has important work to do in the world. And if you're not doing that, you don't care much about anything else. And it's not that you don't care about anything else, it's that it's hard to really care much about these other things when you aren't in your place, doing the work you know you were made to do. And so we're going to go into this at when we meet in person, because it's real, like, interior work, and going into exercises and play and activities and coupling with women who get you. Like, it's the worst thing to be at a workshop with a bunch of people, and I've been there so many times, where you start to unload this stuff that's like of another dimension. You start to unload this stuff that's deep and true, and the people in the room are like, they have no idea of how to be with you. And so in this room, on the Unapologetic Womanhood Tour, this is your room. These rooms are ordained for women like you and me. So the link is on this page. Click it, get your ticket. Space is limited. Each city has different capacity. What it is, I know London has 30 to 40, depending on if we use like these, like the space that we have a solid 30. Anyway, I don't know if you care to even know about that, but the point is, be there, darling. So, Naima Singletary, signing off. Lots of love. Totally look forward to seeing you, connecting heart to heart, truth to truth, eye to eye, body to body, and taking it where it's supposed to go. Lots of love. Mwah. Bye from France.